everybody out there, how you doing in YouTube land? This is the Bull, and I am going to actually try to juice in my truck. So last couple of months being on the road, I found myself pretty much eating pretty much whatever I want, mostly a bunch of junk and fast food, and especially at truck stops. And you know, I really realized that my weight and my body is like getting out of proportion, and I'm not feeling so good with my stomach, and so I need to like make a change. So now the problem is I'm living in my truck, and there's not a lot of room you can move around. I mean, if you can see right now, I have everything pretty much sectionalized here. That's my bed, and there's my refrigerator, and there's my closet. So everything's pretty stacked and organized to where I have everything. So I was just kind of like with the idea of like, no, I don't know if I'm gonna do juicing in my truck, because just first of all, I don't even know if this thing will even run in my truck, and second of all, do I really want to, put all that juice particles and stuff in the air, So if it does work, how well is it going to work? So I don't know how well it's going to work yet. But I'm going to go ahead and walk us through this right now. I have some veggies in the back, and I have my juicer, and I'm going to juice something in here, and from there, we'll see what goes on. The other part of this is that with juicing, I want to make sure that I can clean it, because that's another big thing. I don't want to be driving around with all this pulp in the truck. I don't want any kind of bugs or animals, latching onto my truck. So that's the other thing. Here's the funny thing is I actually juiced this morning for the first time, and it was quite successful, and I actually did it in a gym, in the shower room, in an Anytime Fitness. Don't know if I'm going to do that again. It was an experience. I might do it again just to video it, just to show that I did do it. But it was quite successful. I mean, actually, besides the sound of this machine, because this machine is pretty loud. Besides the sound of the machine, I got juice. I cleaned it up. Matter of fact, toilet is awesome for it, because that's basically what you're dumping is waste into the toilet. I washed everything and cleaned it up. Nobody could tell that by anything left that I juiced in there. But just the fact that I had to juice pretty close to a toilet, that's still kind of funny. But in the Navy, we were told to overcome and adapt. When life gives you some kind of obstacle and you need to get something done, and I need to juice, so I need electrical outlet, and I thought that was my outlet. But it looks like my outlet could be in the truck, so I'm going to do it inside the truck today. But what I'm going to do is run a long cord to the back next time, and I'll just juice out of the back. But this is going to be interesting, so we're going to see if this actually works and how well it works, and then we'll see if I'll do it in the truck again. If anything, I could always just set a table outside of the truck and do the juicing, because I know that this thing works at this moment, but when I start grinding, I don't know if the inverter is going to actually be able to handle it. This is a 400 watt one. This is a mid-range low watt. Most of them are 1,000 to 1,500 to 2,000 watts, or whatever the heck it is. This is a 400. You can get them down to 280. And this one was actually very cheap. It was like 35 bucks. I bought it at the exchange on Ellis Air Force Base, and it's a Black & Decker 400 watt juicer, and I used it today and it worked amazing. It's small, it's compact, it's not very big. I can put it in the backpack. Matter of fact, I put it in the backpack with my small little refrigerator, which is kind of, it's just a ice bag basically, and I just put my veggies with some ice in it. I put a watermelon in it, I put all kinds of veggies. I'll show you later, but anyways, it worked very well. It cleaned up very easy. Probably one of the easiest juicers that I've cleaned. I mean, literally this thing just pops off. You don't need no tools or nothing. Washes up, wiped it down, it's very clean. So as far as now, I suggest it. The only thing is, I just don't think it's made that very durable. That's all. It's all plastic, and if it fell, I guarantee this thing would break into about 1,000 pieces. So I just got to be really careful with it, and I only paid 35 bucks for it. So we'll see how long it lasts. It seems to start up on my 400 watt inverter, so we're gonna go ahead and try it out right now before we get too long into this video. All right, stay tuned. So I pulled over at this park, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this juicing, see how it works. All right, so let me go ahead and get the stuff out. All right, this right here is my refrigerator. It's not very big, and I don't want it to be very big because I started out with a very big ice box, and I ended up throwing it away. What I did is, whatever I put in the back, I find out I don't need, I get rid of it. So first things first is I need to wash out my bottle. Okay, so I got my lemon, I got my watermelon, my celery, and my apple. And now I have my kale right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start the juicer, and we're gonna see how it comes out. Okay, it seems that it worked. Actually, I'm quite impressed. I thought it would be a lot more messier, and I thought there'd be a lot more. A lot more to it. But actually, it's pretty simple. Now, I'm gonna video how I clean it with just a rag and see how well that works. And if that works good, then I know I can juice anytime. So yeah, it made a great vegetable and fruit drink for me. It's a kind of a mean green. I just didn't put the ginger in it. And I put watermelon because I like watermelon with apple. So it's awesome. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna clean this machine with just a simple rag, with just a wash rag, and see how well it works. And if I'm able to get rid of everything and clean it up, now I got my way to juice every day. I don't have to worry about going into the bathroom of a 24-hour or a Anytime Fitness. Sorry about that, Anytime Fitness. Anyways, let's get cleaning up. Actually, I'm going to use 2 rags. One to wash, one to dry. All right, for the rest part of this, I'm just going to go ahead and speed up the camera so everybody doesn't have to watch me go through every bit of it, and it'll go very fast. So watch this. So as you can see, I have finished my juice. It's all cleaned up. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to tell you that it is more difficult to clean this in a truck, but you can do it with just 2 wash rags and a little bit of water. So it is very possible. It's not the easiest. It's more easy if you just have a sink. It'll be done like in 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. This thing is so easy. It comes apart very easy, cleans very easy. I highly recommend. This is the Black & Decker 400 watt juicer. I got it for 35 bucks, and I think that's about what the going price is. Like I said, it doesn't look like It's very sturdy, but if you take care of it, I'm sure it'll take care of you. Anyways, happy juicing. I hope everybody has learned what they can do. The only thing that I've done to my truck so that I can do this is I put a 500 watt inverter in, and I'll show it on the video, but I put a 500 watt inverter and about a 400 watt juicer and it worked, completely worked. So this is my inverter that I put in. This is I believe it's a 500 watt, and I got this at where did I get that at? Oh, I got it at Fry's in California. Actually, I had them install it, and they installed it for like 30 bucks for me. Out the door, I think I got it on sale. I think it was like 50 bucks for the inverter and 30 bucks to install. By the way, this is the first appliance that actually worked. I tried to use an Instapot, and it did not work with the inverter. So, but this actually worked with this 500 watt inverter. So until next time, thank you for subscribing. If you want to see new content, just hit the bell, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed and you like what you see, please subscribe. All right, Silver Auto 24/7. Take it easy.